Welcome brawlers, I'm the Hermit, and today we're going to be playing with the know-it-all Tamiyo Field Researcher, which is a planeswalker for 1 and Bant mana, starts with 4 loyalty, she can +2 to give 2 creatures the ability to draw those cards whenever they combat damage, and that's any combat damage, not to a player. It can be to a planeswalker, it can be to a creature. -2 to tap 2 non-lands and they don't untap for the next untap step, or -7 to get the Omniscience emblem, draw 3 cards as well, and spells we cast from our hand, we can cast without paying their mana cost. So this is a band control deck. We have some ramp in land base, into the north, explore, Karzik. We have a decent amount of basics, so we also run land tax. We play burgeoning, exploration. Burgeoning allows us to play lands whenever our opponent plays lands, and exploration allows us to play 2 during our turn. We also have Isil Explorer and Wary Guard for a little bit of ramping synergies, Uro, so that we can escape, get a 6/6 attacker. And we don't have that many creatures we can plus on Tamiyo, but the ones that we do are going to be about value. Manchitong, Hydroponics Architect. We can technically plus on Tamiyo, but since her power is always 0, doesn't matter too much. Kami of Bamboo Crops on the other hand, we can play this one, it enters, it does its job, and then starts throwing us cards. Prison Borrower, we can bounce. Kellan, we can essentially get an Explore with minus the card, we get a Clue token instead, but then when he's a creature, he can destroy the artifacts. Talion Strongguard, it can bounce a spell or a permanent. Subtlety, Solitude, Cunning Azure Scale, we can also use the Omen side to get either an land or an on-land. But the real key of the deck is playing Double Incision, so that the next time we play our commander, we can ultimate for free immediately. Which is why we also run Enlightened Tutor. We run Mystical Tutor, but we don't want to Mystical for Enlightened. Instead, we can get some value with either Treasure Cruise or Dig Through Time. I guess those are the best. Well, we can also get Discover the Formula. Those are the best hits for Mystical Tutor. Not as good as Extra Turns, but I don't think we want that game plan here. We also have Teferi, Jace, and a decent amount of rats. Split Up, Wrath of God, Grim Benedict, as well as Farewell. So that's the deck. Now let's head into the queue, play some control, and hopefully get some Omniscience. Nadu, as long as they don't play it on 2, we are favored, I think, thanks to Split Up. But if they play it, if they have a Mana Dork here, then we are still in it, but we are not as favored. I don't think this is a Sanctuary type of game. Ooh, Confounding Conundrum. Lightning Grips. Let's get Tamiyo out. I mean Narset. We keep up sword. Oh, 3 lands and 1. Not what I wanted to see. Sopia's Pro. Okay, never mind. They had the exact draw for mana.
I shall miss your company.
Yeah, because they have the grips, I don't think this is going to be our game. GG's. Kefka Courtmate. Ooh, I guess this was... I shouldn't have kept this one. Because this will not be tapping for green mana soon. Oh, never mind. Never didn't have it. Elsner. Dark Ritual and Kefka. It's Benedict Kefka. Now it costs 7. Barrogoy.
Like the phases of the moon.
Close on the Goyf.
And wanes. I am glad to help my colleagues.
Think they are trying to get it to lethal on Tamiyo. Or I could be wrong. Force Spike. We cannot Force Spike. Eldritch Edict. So Tamiyo goes out. We bounce the Goy. We can play Interrupt there. And maybe also for a spy. Mm-hmm. Okay, not another land, so yeah, here opponent knows we have Brazen Borrower. So, right, okay. Ooh. Yep, not ideal. Played Brazen Beam. Kill the Goyf. Watch away. Sure. Now caster for Shieldred CD. Let's surveil here. Wrath. Opponent consults the star charts. And I guess we need some more card advantage here. Ooh, opponent has expressive iteration. Must be. And GG's. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, one of our dead spells or even one of our big guys could be useful, but we didn't get it. Narset, Enlightened Monster. Okay, I didn't like the fact that we didn't have enough lands in the previous one, so go for this one. And I think we need to answer Narset either by countering, never mind, or probably by having a Wrath. Here we Farseek, get the other Surveillant. And Abolisher.
Let us have a storied battle worth retelling. New data is always welcome.
Talisman
All
and get lost.
stories must end.
Enlightened Tutor. Okay, then we should exile their Talisman. Actually, do we want to 6? Yeah, sure, why not? Unless they have another piece of removal, we are okay. Ooh, okay, let's swing for defenses then.
I've got them all figured out. I think I know what to do.
Listen and learn.
Legend of Kuruk. The Fairy.
I won't hide from the world.
You draw a
any
card,
longer.
exile.
I do not do this lightly.
Yep, and thanks to Doubling Season, we get to the first 2 chapters, Treasure Cruise, Memory Lapse. We keep those, use Treasure Cruise, start killing our fellow stars. This land tax is what's gonna help us the most. Let's bounce this guy here. Good seal, so now we can no longer act instant speed. Okay, so that Ice Steel Explorer will come in handy. Oops. So it seems we are stopping with the land tax. I guess that's the way it is. Yeah, that walker is going to be. At least we have some plays here. This binder that's gonna take care of the Osolith. Meanwhile, we get to bounce the walker with Jace. An opponent didn't like our position compared against theirs, so GG's. Let's go to the next one. Simon Quandrix Prodigy. So Simic stuff. Ramp if they pay 4, draw a card if you control 8 lands, draw 2 cards instead. I don't like that architect. Oh, thank God. I think this might be a treasure cruise. Mystical Tutor. Or at least dig through time. Rebuild. Let's provision. Okay. This is where we dig. That first spike really feels nice.
Let us see if your talents are worth cattle. Every story is worth listening to.
Yeah, I guess we needed to keep up spell snare so we could counter their commander. Also, we want to play Tamiyo after doubling season. Boom. Little mistakes. Let's hope they don't come after us. I guess opponent has something. No, what? They do play Simon here. Maybe we can resolve doubling season. And it seems like they are AFK. I guess we will find out. Maybe something happened to their internet. They weren't losing, I guess. If I had to guess, if I had to... It was very close, the game. So, yeah. Just because they have the architect, although I don't know how many fetch lands they could have. But depending on that, they could just have 2, maybe 3 extra draws. So, who knows? Maybe they don't have an answer for a Planeswalker. That could make sense also. And yeah, they rage quit for some reason, so let's go to the next one. Tali Primal Conqueror. Just want to ramp. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 7. Just because it's mystical and not enlightened tutor, we send it away. Also because Explorer wants us to get more lands. We are effectively improving your Birds of Paradise. Now it's a 0-2 instead of a 0-1. You're welcome upon. All sort of shit. Treasure Cruise, we have 2 fetches, so we should be able to use it. Invasion of Zendikar. Actually, right, but I needed to get that one. Never mind. Rack. Prowling Serpo. Let's nullify their signet. Yeah, that's okay. And they have a dinosaur. Get lost. But your Molcop. And I think we will try to ambush Surak. And And do we want them to draw or get the land? I guess get the land. Chain. Here we will shrink a tally. The opponent has a decent amount of mana. Or Kyle. Let's exile their engine. Line.
This isn't a fight. Let's skip to the good part.
We will bounce. I mean, shrink this one. And I guess I should have cracked the other map token. Okay, opponent didn't like that one, so yes. They cannot get rid of the retali. We can block it. They don't trade, so doesn't go away. And they can only transform it as a sorcery. So. GG's retali. The fairy hero of Dominaria. And since we have burgeoning, hopefully we also get land. I mean fetch land, so we can get Elsend. Okay, yeah, that's not as bad for us. Might open. Fragment reality, I guess we counter here. No, it's fine, I guess. Let's bounce a land and draw a card. Counters. Mm-hmm. Let's draw a card. Name Priest? That's another one. Let's get into the north. Snow covered. Green Surge. We interrupt it. And here we dig through time. See if we get something good. Count a spell count.
I am Tamiyo. It is an honor. I should have brought more parchment. I have learned little here.
Fracture.
I would like to test a new hypothesis with you. I have developed a new hypothesis.
Okay, this one is bad. And some foam.
Every story is worth listening.
And Jace. Yep, bad. Huh. Little do they know, we actually wanted that land. Let's tail send that.
New data is always welcome.
Brainstorm, sure. Oops, and I guess they have Tamiyo's ultimate now. Yeah. Yes. Yep, we needed to threaten more Tamiyo. I guess maybe it was better to keep up Tailsen for that ultimate. Didn't think about that. Shanna Purifying Blade. Okay, maybe we keep that. One has Noble Hirer. Okay, so we need some way to well a Wrath at some point in the near future. Oh, Bibisa. So next turn we can get to 9 mana, hopefully.
to my research. Violence is not the answer.
Okay, so I guess since they bounce our stuff, we probably just lose. That's 2-8. Yep, not enough. So GG's. Obviously our rats would be what we needed to be saved there. And we saw one, but we send it to the yard. GG's. Again, Spoke. Here we have all of our colors, so let's keep it.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Okay, never mind. He just got mana issues and conceded. GG's. Renzo Crook Jailer. They might be wanting to heist us. Ooh, spell snare right on time. Let's save that one for later.
I train every day. Hone your prowess.
Burgeoning, not ideal.
I can no longer stand by and watch. No, I am not making
One
this up
away.
as I go.
Narset,
I have just the
and
trick for
Argenesis.
this.
Prosper Tomba.
Here goes nothing.
Let's split up the Prosper. Now if they want to kill one of our planeswalkers, they don't get anything in return.
I really should have seen that coming.
And I'm guessing they will get their cavern with the Earth Escape.
I'm not going to sit this one out. need to move quickly.
Bounce and drop.
You know what? I'm not done.
Two, four. Seven. Yeah, Yang Chain is gonna be helpful against Grenzo. And Force of Negation, also a decent card. So, opponent, do you want to play something here? Tails and Force of Negation on Tails End. Okay then. Guess we minus with the ferry. They send it to the command zone. True. Okay, yep. They changed scoop. They wanted to cycle this card, but because of Narset they couldn't. And also because of Narset, we make our opponent draw 3, which is essentially just 1. We draw 3 more cards. It is over for GG's Grenzo. So that's gonna be it for today, and this deck is capable of going toe to toe with most decks, but it definitely could use some streamlining. Namely, I think Mystical Tutor it could be pretty much one of a number of cantrips that would help, probably more. Some of the more expensive cards we could also trade for cantrips. And while I'm not entirely convinced by the ramp, it's still nice to curve into some of our 4-drops. And in some cases into the 5-drops. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'm the Hermit, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.